The rapid development of information and communication technology (ICT) has transformed retailing and consumer behavior. In Malaysia, platforms such as Shopee, Lazada, and TikTok Shop offer convenience and accessibility, leading to a rise in online shopping. However, consumer trust remains a major challenge due to issues like product quality, payment security, and seller reliability. Factors such as website quality, security, customer service, and seller credibility strongly influence trust. Therefore, this study examines the factors that affect consumer trust in online shopping platform. Next is problem statement. Despite the rapid growth and convenience of e-commerce, many consumers remain hesitant to shop online due to concerns about transaction security, seller reputation, product quality, and the reliability of the online reviews. Issues such as data breaches, fake products, and dishonest merchants continue to weaken trust and discourage online purchases. Although platforms have improved, website design, customer support, and payment systems, and lack of trust remains a major barrier. Therefore, it's crucial to identify the key factors such as security, reputation, product quality, and reviews that influence consumer trust and online purchase intention.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Noliana Mitiroima, matrix number 822800140. This question for this study is, what factor influence consumer trust in e-commerce platform? How do transaction security, seller reputation, perceived product quality, and consumer review relate to consumer trust? Which factor have the most significant impact on consumer trust in e-commerce platform? Then the objective for this study is to identify factors that influence customer trust in e-commerce, to examine the relationship between website quality, security, customer service, and online review with customers' trust. Then to determine which factor most significantly influences customers' trust in e-commerce platform.
Good morning, doctor. My name is Vincent Rochelle, matrix number 8228127. Now I will present 1.5 scope of the study. In this part, we want to identify factors affecting consumer trust towards Shopee online shopping platform. The 4 independent variables to our study are focused on translation security, seller reputation, perceived product quality, and customer reviews. Besides that, our target population M2 degree student in UMK campus Kota, which is 9,300 acting students, and we use Google Form to collect data from students with at least one Shopee purchase in the past year. Lastly, why we chose university students to our study respondent. This is because university students often use e-commerce platform to buy any product, and one more reason is easy to access. We can collect data through university channels such as WhatsApp group or email. Next, I will continue to present 1.6 significance of study. In this part, we want to explain in this study has what important implication. Firstly is academic contribution. This study can give us increased understanding of consumer trust in Shopee platform and identify the factor. Secondly is practical implications. This study can provide perception from Shopee to improve user trust and marketing strategy. Lastly is target group relevance. This study can identify how many active digital consumer in UMK student, and finding also can reflect future online retail trend in Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Ifandi Bersaimi and my matric number is A2280467. Now I would like to explain about the definition of term consumer trust. According to Government 2000, consumer trust is the consumer's subjective belief in an online vendor's reliability and integrity, particularly in cases where direct interaction is minimal. It encompasses the belief in the merchant acting predictably with honesty and benevolence when fulfilling a transaction. Customer trust is defined by McKnight, Cartwright and Kazma 2002 as a consumer's willingness to be vulnerable toward an online retailer due to positive expectation of the seller's intention and behavior. They say that trust is multidimensional, including integrity, competence, and benevolence, each combining to determine how consumer view and act toward a firm. Ultimately, however, customer trust affects not only in immediate purchase decision but also longer-term customer satisfaction, brand advocacy, and competitive advantage in the digital economy. Next, organization of the proposal. Chapter 1, Introduction. From the first chapter, the factors affecting consumer trust in a study of online shopping platforms in Kelantan will be covered in this chapter. Chapter 2, Literature Review. The underpinning theory is covered full in second chapter along with a review of previous studies, hypothesis statement, and conceptual framework. Chapter 3, Research Methodology. This section is detailed overview procedure in the study that start with the introduction and proceed by the research method, research design, research techniques, population studies, sample size, data collection, data analysis, and conclusion as summary chapter.
Next, I will continue to present 2.1, Introduction to Literature Reviews. In this part, we know that digital shopping platforms are changing consumer behavior and retail practice global. For example, online shopping platforms like Shopee have become integral to daily procedure of Malaysian students. Due Malaysia digital economy is growing, making online shopping intention an important study area. This chapter reviews theoretical and practice tools, introduce the research framework, and propose the conceptual model. Next is 2.2, Understanding Theory. This part is about what theory we use in this study. In this study, we use Technology Acceptance Model TAM proposed by Davis in 1989. The theory expands how users adopt and use technology. The main components from this theory are perceived usefulness and perceived ease of use. According to TAM, the two factors influence the user attitude toward the system, which in turn affect their behavior, intention, and actual use in the content of the study. External factors such as transaction security, seller reputation, product quality, and customer reviews are integrated into the model. They influence user perception of usefulness and ease of use, which ultimately shape their intention to continue shopping on Shopee.
This section explains previous study for factors that influence customer trust in Shopee. First, transaction security, safe payment, and data protection increase trust. Second, seller reputation, verified and validated seller make customer feel confident. Third, product quality, accurate description, build trust, poor quality, reduce it. Lastly, customer review, honest review, strengthen trust, fake one, harm it. For hypothesis, number one, there is no significant relationship between transaction security and consumer trust toward online shopping platform. Number two, there is no significant relationship between seller reputation and consumer trust toward online shopping platform. Number three, there is no significant relationship between perceived product quality and consumer trust toward online shopping platform. Number four, there is no significant relationship between customer reviews and consumer trust toward online shopping platform.
For the conceptual framework, there is two variables, which is independent variable and dependent variable. For the independent variable is transaction security, seller reputation, perceived product quality, and customer reviews. For dependent variable is customer trust in e-commerce platforms. Next is research method. This chapter explains the methods and procedures used to study the key factors affecting consumer trust toward online shopping platforms, focusing on Shopee. It describes how the research was designed, how data were collected, and how analysis was conducted systematically and reliably. A clear methodology ensures the credibility and validity of the study's finding. The chapter covers the research design and data collection, population and sampling research instrument, data analysis, and ethical consideration. The chosen approach aligns with the research objective to identify and examine the main factors influencing consumer trust in e-commerce. This study used a quantitative research design to collect and analyze numerical data on factors influencing customer trust toward online shopping platforms, focusing on Shopee. A descriptive correlational approach was adopted to describe respondents' characteristics and examine the relationship between independent variables and dependent variables. The survey method was chosen for its efficiency in gathering data from a large audience, allowing objective measurement and generalization of results. Data were analyzed using SPSS software for reliability testing, correlations, and regression analysis to ensure accuracy and validity. Data were collected using a self-administered online questionnaire distributed via Google Forms to Shopee users at UMK Kota campus. The questionnaire had two sections: demographics and factors influencing consumer trust, such as transaction security, seller reputation, product quality, customer reviews, and consumer trust. All items used a 7-point Likert scale. A pilot test with 20 respondents confirmed reliability. The finalized survey was distributed via Google Forms through WhatsApp, Telegram, and UMK social media groups. All data were analyzed using SPSS, ensuring confidentiality, accuracy, and ethical compliance throughout the process.
Next, the study of the population. The research study population considered people who regularly shop online using a variety of digital platforms including Shopee, Lazada, Zalora, Shein and other popular Malaysia e-commerce websites or mobile applications. Furthermore, since online shopping platforms serve all socioeconomic group. The study population may compare people with a range of educational and professional backgrounds. Male and female consumers between the age of under 20 and over 31 make up the target population, which spans a broad spectrum of income brackets, purchasing habits, and levels of digital literacy. Furthermore, this population scope enable research to examine the ways in which customer trust in online shopping platform is impacted by elements like website quality, security, seller reputation, transaction transparency, customer service, and online reviews. Next, sample size. The purpose of this study is to discover a sample of sustainable studies to determine the factors affecting consumer trust toward online shopping platform, as well as a large research sample that has built or modified scales to assess variables related to the proposed issue. Based on Table 3 of Qurratu'Aini and Morgan 1970, we selected 369 respondents for our study corresponding to our sample size. This is because, referring to the Qurratu'Aini and Morgan 1970 table, the factors affecting customer trust toward online shopping platform, which means the value of N or population size, is 9,318. Respondents will be selected from among students in UMK campus quarter in Kelantan, which have about 9,318 students approximately who have their own thoughts to identify the factors affecting customer trust towards online shopping platforms. Next, sampling techniques. Stratified random sampling. A probability sampling method known as stratified random sampling divides the population into discrete subgroups or strata based on shared characteristics. All online shoppers in a specific area, such as students at UMK campus quarter, may make up the population in a study on the factors influencing consumer trust towards online shopping platforms. Second, simple random samplings. Because it generates an objective representative sample of online shoppers, simple random sampling is suitable for this study and supports sound conclusion regarding the relationship between the factors that have been identified. In conclusion, the study will be able to capture a wide objective cross-section of online shoppers' experience and perception if sample random sampling is used as the main technique.
Next, I will continue to present 3.7 Research Instrument Development. In this study, we use structured questionnaire to our research instrument. The target of the questionnaire is to collect quantitative data from UMK students who have used Shopee to examine factors influencing their online purchase intentions. The question consists of three main sections. Section A, demographic, to collect basic information such as age, gender, faculty, year of study, and shopping frequency. Section B is independent variable to measure factors such as transaction security, seller reputation, perceived product quality, and customer reviews. And lastly, Section C is online purchase intention to assess respondent behavior intention toward Shopee. We're using a structured questionnaire ensure consistency, reliability, and comparability of responses. Next is 3.8 measurement of the variable. In this part, it shows how each variable in the study is measured. Independent and dependent variables are measured using a 7-point Likert scale, which ensure consistency and allow us to analyze the data quantitatively. Presenting the variable this way allows us to clearly understand how each factor contributes to consumer trust and purchase intention.
This slide explains the data analysis procedure used in the study. After collecting all responses from Google Form, the data will be screened and imported into SPSS. Descriptive analysis will summarize respondent demographic and overall perception of transaction security, seller reputation, product quality, customer review, and consumer trust. Reliability will be tested using Scrum-Batch Alpha, where values above 0.70 indicate good consistency. Percent correlation will examine relationship between variables, while multiple regression will determine which factor most strongly influences customers' trust toward Shopee. The result will help value the hypothesis and highlight key elements that build consumer confidence in online shopping platforms.